Hello everyone, in this video I want to take you how to create a Google form. So a Google form is just a free online form which allow you to create survey. It allow you to create survey and quiz. Even you can be able to do data collection. So how can we get a Google form? If you want to get a Google form, just go to the startup menu. It's located at the left bottom of our computer. You tap on it to open. But before that, you need to be having some access to internet, because if you are using Google, if you are dealing with Google, then you need to have some data or Wi-Fi in order to allow you have access to internet. So in a Google, if you want to get a Google form, you're going to go to the Google. Those are the Google apps. So you need to go to the Google to find that Google form. So you come to the startup menu, you click on it, and then you write Google. So as you can see, it has given us a Google Chrome. Tap on it to open. So this is our Google, and in a Google here, as you can see, we have a square icon which is located at the top right corner of our computer. You tap on it. This is where you're going to find a Google Apps. You tap on it to open. You're going to find a Google Apps like Account, Drive, Gmail, YouTube, Gemini, Maps, and others. So for our case, we are in need of Google Form. So we scroll down to get a Google Form, and after finding it, you tap on it to open. So we are still waiting. So this is our Google Form, and in a Google Form, you will be able to see some of the things like blank form, contact information, and so on. And if you want to get another form, you can go to the template gallery. You tap on it to open. Then you will be able to see some of the other features inside here. But for this case, we are going to use a blank workbook. Tap on a blank workbook to open. So in a blank workbook here, you need to see, okay, it's like you need to be having some of the question, because a Google form will allow you to do quiz and do some other thing as in question. So for our case, we can put like this one, because the first one, we need to put the form description. What is going to be the description of your form? So for my case, I will be able to put like this one. It's going to be an interview. So I will write interview. So in the interview here, I should be able to start giving the question. The first question will be the name. So the name is going to remain in a short answer, because we have a short answer, and then you can also be having a multiple choice. A multiple choice is like if you want some answer to be yes or no, then you go to the multiple choice. By clicking here, you will see short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checks, boxes, and others. But for our case, we are using short answer. And in this answer or discussion, you are going to see something written down that like required. So if you want the name to be written by that person, then you need to turn this required on by clicking on this one. Then you will be able to finish this first question. And if you want to go to the second question, you have to come to this plus sign. You add another question. We can be able to put like this one. We can put like country. So with a country, is going to be optional, and you can either put or not. So we are not going to turn this plus sign on. We're going to leave it like that. Let's go to the next question. We can add this one. Each email, the email address, the email. So this email here, we can also, it's a must for you to put your email. Then we need to turn this required on. Then we add another question. Another question, we can put the contact. So for the contact, we need your contact in order for an interview to move on successfully. You need your contact, because in case you are qualified, then we shall use that contact of yours to call you. Then you need to turn this one on, and then we can put the last one like as a comments. So the comments, you can either put the comments or not, or we can also add another one, like we can say the gender. So for the gender, we are going to use a multiple choice, like if you are a male, then you need to answer this. If you are female, then also you need to answer it. So basically this is how we create a Google form, but remember to turn it on because we are in need of this gender. So you need to put this required. So you need to turn this required on. So basically this is how we can create a Google form. So after creating this one, you will come here in this right corner, top right corner. You are going to see something like customize theme. So customize theme will be able to, you can be able to change the style of the text, like the header, the question, the text. So like let me say for the question, you can change it. You can put the text to be 14, then you can see the changes being added. So this, or you can even be able to change the color of your page. You can put any color, or you can even be able to choose the image that you want to put. You can use it. So after this you move on, and we have also what we call the copy responder link. We have also what we call the share. So after doing all this one, you come to publish. So in the publish here, you tap on it, and it will bring for you some option. If you want the responders to be anyone with the link, then you need to publish. And if you want to restrict it, some people not to respond to it, then you can turn the manage. You come here and say general access restricted. If restricted, then you can type this restricted, or if you want anyone with the link, you tap on this one, then you say done. After this one, you come and publish. So after publishing, you will see something like this one. You can be able to create the link. So for the link, you come and to the link here, you tap on it, then you copy the link. So after copying the link, you can also be able to share it with your friends and the people that you need. So after this one, the person, after filling, those people after sending the link, immediately they have started filling the form, or they have submitted the form. You can be able to get the responses here. Yeah, like for our case, we have been creating and there's no response. So you can also come here, you get the response, or if you want to link it to the sheet, then you tap on this one and then say create. Then it will be able to take you to the sheet. As you can see, this is the sheet. So you can be able to see the timestamp, name, country, Gmail, contact, comments and gender. So these are the things that will be able to do it. So now for our case, we are going to leave it to remain like this one. Then you can be able to move it to the file if you want. Which file do you want it to be? You can also be able to move this form you have created to the file. Yeah, so basically this is how we create a Google form. If you find this video so interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow me for more. Thanks for being with me. Have a blessed day.